This is race 5 of the K5 Championship, the 87 Legends Series. This week we are in Darlington for 184 laps. We are here with, I think, a full 43 car field.
Get ready.
And 3 of them are AI, so first race with AI, who are
Alright, man.
unpredictable, let's say.
Green, green, green.
I ran one over in practice just because they were basically stopping in the middle of the corner for a wreck, which anybody else would have driven around the outside, but that's something to keep in mind with them. Don't know if they'll be towards the front at all, or if we'll be back there with them at some point.
Good job. The next car is the leader.
Warren did not get the lead Pontiac's first lap. He got the pole. These cars have been weighted, I think, 400 extra pounds over standard. To try to increase tire wear, so that's another dynamic to work with. It'll also be pushing the 2-hour limit, so these races will not go longer than 2 hours. So if we get cautions, the race will be shortened. So that's something we got to keep in mind as well. Right now, our pace, we're going to be an hour 40, but that will update. So if it's if the remaining time is less than the estimated time, it'll show the lesser of the two. And right now, our pace, we're going to be running faster than the 2-hour mark, so that time remaining should be fairly accurate. We're gonna have to start backing up corners a little more. No reason to driving in so deep right now. It's their 5th race of the season, and we've kind of already used our 2 bogeys. We have a 4th, and then like a 33rd, a 1st, and a 41st. So we just got to stay out of trouble for the rest of the season, pretty much. Which probably... well, I can't really say it's mostly in my hands. We do have a couple... I don't know if Martinsville's on it. Bristol's definitely on it. And we have a Talladega race at some point. There are 2 road courses. Uh-oh. Getting packet loss. That's the other thing, is I don't know if it's the rear view mirror, but the frames here are just terrible. Big slide through that corner. I slid the whole corner, second half of it. And I can't get, at least without restarting the sim, there's nothing I can change that really nets me any frames back. I've tried turning the cars down. The cars are on high detail, and I think that's pretty much the only thing I run on high detail. Maybe the objects, both of the cars, Lee and the leader, and the wall at the same time.
Got one outside. Stay low.
What the hell's going on with the... Not had a CPU usage before. That's new.
You're in third place.
Should be good with the blinking, I think, if that's what that was. Hopefully that's just my normal blinking, and it's usually one lap and it's kind of back to normal. Not really predictable. But yeah, I tried turning down some of the graphic settings and it hasn't really improved the frames. The only thing that I think that's changed in this build at this track and these cars is the UI, so Homestead was a track that I hadn't tested since the refresh, which is a couple seasons old at this point, so there was nothing I could test against. But I know I've been here with a Gen 4 last season for Gavin's Dr. Pepper League. And the track wasn't that bad that I recall. Really loose out of 2 there. Must be all the weight. Just helping pendulum the back around.
The leader just did a 34.551.
Yeah, there's a fairly big gap behind us now. I think Lee must have had something go on. I don't see him in the mirror. And I don't see him on my scoreboard on the side, which covers the top 20. Not much for practice. Most of practice was spent trying to fix the frames, which didn't net me anything, but lost practice time. That's kind of the dynamic that I like, not knowing what's going to happen and just trying to get the best out of it that I can. Warren will lead Pontiac's first lap, just 15 laps into the race that he got the pole for. And 5th race for the season. Both of them are in the wall. I think really gotta get off throttle in the corner. Seems like they're really struggling through center on throttle. So the track you really can't pass into 1 and 2. Not ideal. Best place is turn 3. We do have 4 sets of tires in addition to the set that we have on the car, but I don't, with this combo, there's not a lot of cautions usually. So I don't expect we'll use maybe 2 sets off the pits.
The leader just did a 35.157. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
But we do get a caution.
Get ready to
That's
close. Past the 8
not
mark.
expected. Alright, quick caution. Front 3, I think
Get ready.
Keegan stayed out, and maybe back to 6th. Everybody else came
Eight
in,
cars in.
I think for fuel, maybe tires, probably tires. We had so many of them.
Green flag, green flag. The leader just did a 35.51. The car in P39 just hit the fastest lap. 33.333. Outside. Stay low. The car in P41 just hit the fastest lap. 33.24. Stay low. Stay low. Next car is the leader.
See if we can get up here, maybe get a lap lead.
You're in second. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear. All clear.
Wow, that was really slick. need to go now because fresh tires are coming. And I'll probably lose the chance for a while if I don't do it here. Bad 1 and 2 probably won't be able to get there. No.
You got one inside. Still there. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 34.541.
Well, cut that apron. Not very friendly.
Inside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there. Clear low.
Trying to
clear
let
low.
one at a time go, but they had other ideas. Not like anybody's gonna get away from each other.
Got one inside. Stay high.
3 and 4 you can run side by side. 1 and 2 you
All clear, all
cannot.
clear.
If you wanna not lose time. And it'd be easy to stick your nose in there when the door is open, but that's just asking for trouble.
Inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
You really can't back out in the corner either. Because at turn 2 you gotta get away from the wall. The car just wants to plow the wall if you're in the second lane.
The leader just did a 34.385. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there? Hold your line. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside.
Wasn't sure who the smoke was from. Luckily, we're not around any AI.
There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
As AC smoke, they pretty much just get on the brakes.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
It's like the worst place to catch Warren.
Inside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. All
Whoa.
clear, all clear.
Not used to running the bottom.
The leader just did a 34.987.
There we go. We got a little run that time.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear
Tell you
high.
what, that bottom below that line is really sketchy. Get 2 tires on that, on used tires.
Good job, man.
Usually that helps the car turn, but this setup does not appreciate that.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Also doesn't like the first lane out of 4. I think we're only halfway on our fuel run, maybe a little less. Or a little more. Less than half tank left. That was a bad run out of that corner. Had some spins, it looks like they've all gone to the low side. We saw tire tracks and some smoke. Going back to run in a little more brake bias. Up to 54. Problem is, meaning the 3, 4, 5, 6 of us that stayed out, if we pit, we're at risk of being trapped a lap down for potentially the rest of the race.
All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. Clear
If a
low,
caution
clear
comes
low.
out between when we pit and the leaders, or whoever the leaders are now, pit,
The leader just did a 34.832.
that's the problem with being off cycle with them right now. I feel like as we've seen, some have spun, so hopefully, before we have to pit, right, any time between now and when we have to pit would be good for us. I think we'd be back in traffic anyway at this point because everybody would pit. Do have an AI up ahead, that silver car, so we gotta be careful around him because they are pretty unpredictable. I can get to his inside. That's
Outside.
kind of the thing with AI. You can kind of put them where you want to put them.
All clear, all clear.
Like Warren just put them in the wall, so. The AI did pit at that caution. I don't know if that's like a thing they'll do every time. I don't know how they make their pit decisions. Another car potentially spun. More smoke, more tire tracks.
The leader just did a 35.09. Got one inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, I don't see a situation where this is good for us. We should have pit that last time. We're just continuously losing time. If we pit, we risk going a lap down. And if we get a caution and everybody pits, then we're back in 14th.
Inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 35.225. Inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Checked up there. Luckily we didn't spin them.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
why I don't want to pit, because it seems like a lot of people having issues. We also screw ourselves, I think, if we pit too soon in terms of fuel for the end. We're gonna need a second pit stop potentially. If we go to 80, we're still gonna need 2 no matter what. That was pretty hard.
The leader just did a 35.263. Car 05 has taken the lead.
Okay,
Got one inside.
I got really loose.
Here's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear.
Huh, got packet loss again. Usually that doesn't happen twice.
All right, man. Caution
Oh,
is out.
that's what we
Caution is
needed
out.
right there.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Okay, we're coming back to the green. Everybody came in and pit, so we really just lost a lot of time staying out that last time. We won't be able to make it to the end on fuel. We can go about 80, so we will need another pit stop. We're back in 14th, but we do have lap traffic up here and an AI lap traffic, so it could be a mess if people are not aware of the AI car.
Green, green, green. The leader just did a 9.7.
Also can't really pass into turns 1 and 2, so we're really just gonna get single filed out. And just work our way by them, and then we can start
Stay high.
trying to go around.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Take a second to relearn how to drive this with full fuel, fresh tires. It's a lot tighter than it was. Our tires weren't as bad as I thought they were. They were only 50 on the right rear.
The car in P12 just hit the fastest lap, 33.195. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Really bunched up front here with the leaders.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The leader just did a 33.715. Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
That car, the black one that was wrecked, you can't even see where the motor is. It like you see through the motor bay of the car with no front bumper. Doesn't render in the rear view mirror.
The car in P17 just hit the fastest lap, 33.15.
Yeah, that's why I should have pushed a little harder earlier, I think, to lead a lap, because I don't think we're going to have another chance. We're just too far back now. Caught the wall.
Car 88 has taken the lead. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. 34.393. The leader just did a 34.576. Alright, man. Halfway this time by. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Alright, looks like you're in the top 10.
What the hell? I don't even feel like I'm touching the throttle and it's coming around.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. You got one inside. Still there.
I don't know what I did to my tires.
Stay high. There's a car on the
I didn't really
low side.
change anything.
All clear, all clear.
Now we got the AI catching us. That's not good.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
I don't know what that wiggle's all about. It carries all the way through the corner though. Great on entry.
The leader just did a 34.776. You got one inside. Car 24 has taken the lead.
I know we can race the AI a little different. Use it to our advantage, I guess.
Inside.
Okay, he's just gonna put us in the wall.
Clear low.
And I wish I knew what I did to my tires, because they just so slippery. This is not ideal. Dealing with
Outside. All
AI.
clear, all clear.
running weird ass lines.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.3 seconds. You got one inside. Still there. Alright man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 32. Past the...
Okay, we're coming to the green. Everybody came down pits, or came down into the pits to get tires and fuel, and we might be able to make it to the end. We're right at 80
Get
laps.
ready.
We do have lap traffic on the inside line again, and AI. Last time it went
Alright,
pretty
man.
swell.
Pace cars
This
in.
time, hopefully the same. I think Alexander took 2.
Green, green, green. Alright, looks like you're in the top 10. The leader just did a 18.
Which that could be tricky.
1, 3. You got one inside.
To deal with.
All clear, all clear.
Super slow, and they're in both lanes.
You got one outside. All clear, all clear. You got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
And this is not going to be ideal.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Okay, quick restart. Or quick caution, and we're coming back to a restart.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green. The leader just did a 16.852. Got one outside.
Yeah, we kind of got in the wrong spot again.
Clear high. Outside. Got the model 3 wide. You're all clear. Clear all around. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. You go. Field in. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 73. Past the. Catch the 2. Car. We got damage on the front end. Catch the 6. Car. We've got damage on the back end. You entered a closed pit. Go to the end of the longest line. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.